Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey Tarot reading. This is for July 2019. I am going to look at your energy on this side of the reading, Capricorn, and your twin flame on this side. However, if you resonate with this side being more your energy and this your twin flame, feel free to swap it. As well as if you are a cross watcher and you feel like this is more you and this is more Capricorn, feel free to swap. So Capricorn, I'm going to start by pulling a card for your heart, mind, and soul in July when it comes to your twin flame. In the heart space, you are feeling totally abandoned with the 10 of ego energy coming out, or you may be considering totally abandoning the notion of your twin flame, just, you know, based on what you've been through. In the mental body, though, we have this 6 of heart energy, so you're thinking about a reconnection, spending time with them. There could be a reconnection coming in, just with that being on your mind there. And in the soul, look at this, unawakened twin. So Capricorn, listen, based on your cards here for your energy, and I'm going to pull for your twin flame to see if anything mirrors, but what I see going on here is you're separated from your twin flame, and there may have been like a temporary reconnection in the recent past, or maybe there will be in July, or maybe that's just kind of on your mind, like you would just love to see them, hang out, whatever. But at the same time, there's this element of where you feel totally like abandoned, rejected, left behind. At the soul, it's like you feel as though your twin flame does not recognize you and your union and how special it truly is, and they very well may not be awakened to that connection just yet, Capricorn. Okay, so let's pull some cards for them and see how their energy is coming through. All right, in their heart space, we have 8 of Roses, which is evolving, expanding, and learning. So Capricorn, they are not awakened fully to this connection and what it means for them. There's a lot that they're growing and learning and expanding into right now. A lot of life lessons playing out for them. In the mental body, 8 of Flames, we have mutual attraction, fiery connection, passionate communication. Because we have this 8 of Flames mirroring this 6 of Heart energy, Capricorn, I do feel that some of you could have a conversation or a small reconnection with this twin flame in July. But what I see ultimately is this is not the time for reunion. This person is really growing and learning and evolving, and they are not awakened to the depth of this connection, okay? And at the soul, look at this, bringer of roses, a commitment is offered. Now, I just want to point out to you that this is actually mirroring this right here. Capricorn, they cannot give you what it is that you so desire until they've, you know, learned all their life lessons, expanded, whatever this is representing for them personally. It's like once they're through that process of their life, that's when they're able to bring a commitment to their twin flame. That's when they're able to see this connection for what it is, okay? So if abandonment wasn't sitting here, I might read this a bit differently, but ultimately, Capricorn, I feel like any sort of communication or reconnection is short-lived because they're not ready yet. And this isn't just like a conscious thought of theirs. This is at the soul. Like they have a lot to learn, grow, and evolve into that doesn't have to do with your twin flame journey and connection. But along with that, it actually evolves them into a better version of themselves in order to recognize you and your connection and what it means to them, okay? So let's pull some dice. Oops, we need one more. All right, so over here on your side, you're coming through as the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. This is you really desiring a new beginning, a new start, a reconnection with your twin flame, okay? And what sits in between the two of you is actually Temperance and the Hermit. So this is 4 major arcanas coming out. And so with these two, Capricorn, it could be a Sagittarius, it could be a Virgo, maybe even an Aries with that Fool sitting there. So this is the energy that exists between you. It's like there's a lot of soul searching going on, okay? And balance cannot be restored within this connection until that process is fully complete. And lastly, over here, look at this. We have the the Page of Swords with the 4 of Wands. What this tells me, Capricorn, is your twin flame is just beginning the process of whatever it is that they need to learn and understand about life. And for many of them, that's establishing themselves in life, becoming very independent. They're very new at whatever this shift and change is. They're learning with this Page of Swords right there. And so Capricorn, your energy is major arcana. They're showing as a page and a low 4, okay? So you are definitely more awakened and aware and connected in to them and this connection and what it truly means than they are. It doesn't mean they don't have the same feelings and emotions for you. I see it right there. There is a lot of passion and chemistry and connection they feel with you. However, it's not about that. Like there's something that they're learning and growing and evolving into, and that is exactly where they're supposed to be on their life journey. And yeah, I feel like you're more evolved or established in life, okay, than they are. And that's where they're at. That's the process. And it's like, you know, balance cannot be restored in this connection until this soul searching are your separate paths is complete. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, so we have possessive. And that's coming out on your side, Capricorn. That could be you feel very possessive, or like you want this like right now, like you want to get this worked out. Or this could be that they are a very possessive, jealous type of person, and that's part of what they're growing out of through your absence. And right here we have outside influences, and that sits on the energy that exists between the two of you. And lastly, chemistry over here. So Capricorn, what I see, man, if I could stop knocking everything over, what I see going on here is they do have a lot of passion and chemistry for you. Like there's a lot there. Next out is it's complicated. So we'll kind of pop that up because that's what I feel. And it might be confusing for you because it's like the chemistry, the connection is all there. It exists. But the bottom line is this person at a soul level is not ready for this type of commitment and connection. It's like not the right time on their life journey. And with outside influences, and that's what sits between you, there's like a lot of different people you both have to meet and know and learn. And this doesn't have to be like different romantic connections, you know, it could be, but this is to me about life. And that's what's taking place really strongly over here. But also for you, Capricorn, there's always growth. It goes both ways. Even though I feel you're more established and mature and you know what you want and you recognize this connection, there's some other area of your life that you should be focused on and working on right now. You know, what's best for you, what makes you happy, what goals, desires, dreams exist in your heart that aren't a part of this twin flame union. That's where you should focus your energy right now, because like I said, the connection exists. It is there. But this person isn't ready yet. And until that changes at a soul level, there can't be any real union, solid connection. I don't feel like there's a lot of negativity, animosity. Like, I don't feel a lot of heavy energy like that between the two of you. It kind of feels like this is still, maybe you guys still talk, you might be friends, or you're just still Facebook friends, or, you know, every once in a while, something like that. It doesn't feel like this is a blocked connection, get out of my life, never want to talk to you again. I don't feel like it's that. This energy also feels young to me. So that could represent the age of this person, or that could represent that they just at a soul level have a lot to learn and grow into before they can come into union with you. And remember, it's a complicated energy, so that is why there is so much confusion, you know, maybe sadness, misunderstanding on your behalf. It's just they're not in a place vibrationally or consciously to fully awaken to this twin flame connection and union, all right? So that's why I'm directing you to start focusing more on yourself and what will make you happy, and trust spirit that, you know, spirit will handle all of this. And when this person is fully evolved, you guys will, you know, realign. And you too, like, there's no reason for you to feel jealous or hurt or sad or rejected by this person, because Capricorn, I'm telling you, it's kind of like beyond their control. Their soul is really guiding them and directing them, and there is lessons that they must learn and grow into first. So it's not about not feeling you, not having chemistry and connection and passion for you. It's just their soul isn't there yet, and it's because for their own personal life journey, they have, you know, certain things that they want to achieve and accomplish and learn, which isn't part of this union. And there's things in your life that's, you know, holds the same truth. And that's where you should start focusing and trust that what's meant to be will be. But for now, at least in July, this person's really evolving, growing, soul searching, expanding into something more than what they currently are. All right. Again, the energy feels very young on that side. So let's pull some more cards. All right, so we had 5, 6 jump out. Oh, and I think, well, let's see. Okay, so we have reaching out. We have accountability. We have past life lessons. Abandonment. Okay, so you got that twice. Oops, ow. You got that twice in your reading, Capricorn. And just as I said that, I smacked my elbow and it hurt. So this could also be a situation that, you know, kind of comes and goes in your life. Inescapable connection. And lastly, spiritual awakening journey. So that makes sense, Capricorn, after everything that we said here. And I thought I was going to have to pull like another card or two. So I cut the deck, and the next card out would actually be Twin Flame Love, okay? Capricorn, listen, I do feel like with the reaching out and the temporary reconnection and the passionate communication, I do feel like you and your twin flame may reconnect or talk in July. However, with accountability, past life lessons, and the spiritual awakening journey, that really coincides with all I've said about this person and the way they're growing, developing right now through the month of July. But on both sides, even though, you know, in one sense, the relationship has been abandoned in a romantic way, the connection is still inescapable for both of you. Okay, Capricorn? And there is twin flame love that exists. And that's why I feel like you guys keep, you know, kind of coming back around, or don't fully lose touch with each other, because that bond is strong and does exist. But this person, you know, spiritual awakening journey, there's a lot for them to learn and understand and grow into, Capricorn. And then they'll be ready. And you just have to trust spirit, you know, that you guys will come back into union. But temporary reconnection with abandonment and abandonment, I don't feel like any sort of a conversation or coming back together goes anywhere. It's just they're not ready yet is what I see. And I'm sorry to say that, like, everybody wants to be with their love, I understand, but it just looks like that person has a lot to grow into, Capricorn. So let's pull you some advice. And we have, look at that. How perfect is that? Divine timing. Your best work involves timing. If someone wrote the best hip-hop song of all time in the Middle Ages, he had bad timing. So Capricorn, this here is advice for you, as Spirit is saying. It's all about divine timing, and you've got to trust me, and you've got to trust the cycle of your life, of their journey, and know that, you know, what's meant to be will be. Next out would be Spirit. Never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God. And that's just, you know, so beautiful, these being your keys of advice for this twin flame union and connection, and just how it's going to play out and pan out. Capricorn is, you know, I've said it multiple times, they are evolving, they're growing, and you've just really got to trust Spirit that when it is the right time for you guys to be together, you know, in this union, that's when it will be. You will come back together. But this twin flame love will always exist, whether you guys are near or far from each other. Okay? It's just, it's not the right time right now. And that's just it. Like, I don't see really any other complication here. It's just, one person isn't there yet. And for you, Capricorn, I really think that you should trust Spirit, follow this advice right here, trust divine timing, and really start focusing on you, your dreams, your goals, what you want out of life. You know, because being single is actually a gift, okay? I didn't think it was, but it is. Because when you're single, you're not answering to anybody else. You're doing what you want to do. And you really get to know yourself and your own energy. And it just changes you and shifts you, okay? And so for you guys, it's like, what's going to make you the happiest that doesn't involve your twin flame? Focus your energy there, you know, put it into your dreams, goals, ideas, self-improvement, and trust Spirit that when it's the right time, you guys will come back together, because this connection is definitely inescapable for both of you. They're just not ready yet, Capricorn, plain and simple. And you're not rejected or unloved or unwanted. I see they feel for you all the nice emotions, but they're just not ready, okay? So, Capricorn, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.